All right, here we go, guys. And continuing the 2022 Stuart Boat Show series, probably the most popular sized offshore center console boat in the world, the 24-footer. And we looked at a bunch of them, including entries from Sportsman, Fox, Release, Robalo, and Sailfish. And yeah, this is going to sound like a recurring theme, but the thing that shocked me the most at the show was just how inflated the prices have gone from years past. We're looking at about $103,000 to about $173,000. And I don't know. Again, and look, a good comparison. Cobia wasn't at this show, but Cobia was at the St. Petersburg, also a city in Florida. We're not talking about Russia. St. Petersburg, Florida boat show, and they had their 24 dual console there, $192,000. And again, I'm going to go back to 2016 when John Sweeney and I bought a 25.5-foot Cobia with an F300, a trailer, for $82,500 out the door. And you got a smaller boat selling at more than double that 6 short years later. Boat prices have gone out of control, and I think the 24 and the 25 foot segment has seen, from a percentage perspective, the biggest increase. Hope you enjoy this video. Let me know what you think. As always, if you do like these videos, hit that like button. And if you're not already a subscriber and you like content like this, please consider subscribing.
All right, here's a Release 24, another 24-footer. Seen a lot of those this year. This is Twin 150 Yamahas. This is nice. These fold down like a casting deck, or you pick them up for seating. Nice, nice combination. Slide out cooler. 1-2 cup rod holders here. 2 cup holders. 3 rod holders. Sorry. 4 more on top. Another 1-2 there. Twin Simrads. Bolster seating. JL audio. It's an ICOM radio. It's a little electronics box here, a little storage here actually. Electronics box in here. Very nice. Finished nice inside. Let's pop this up, slide out. Forward seating, but I like that. You can go right to the front. Wonder what this goes for. We'll ask the salesman. This is a nice looking little boat. I like the simplicity of it. Get a lot of room. Feels bigger than a 24. Talk to the salesman in a minute when he's done with that customer. While we're waiting, we're still on the 240 Release. There is a live well back here, tension hinge. So you do have, again, a little bait prep area, a little cooler area. So you do have not lots of little well thought out features. Same on this side. Keep drinks in there with some ice. And again, you fold this down. It makes a nice casting station. So it does hold 10 people with 1,450 pounds. Did a walkthrough. I kind of heard you talking to that gentleman. So it's a nice boat. It feels much bigger than a 24.
Correct, yes. So,
may I ask what the price is with the Twin 150s?
So with the Twin 150s, you're going to be around 115 each.
Okay.
You know, but for this boat in particular, MSRP is around 130,000.
Okay.
So you can always get boat show discounts, etc. But it's all going to depend on the equipment that you get on the boat.
Right,
okay?
right.
And,
I mean, this is nicely optioned. I like this a lot too, that you can walk straight to the front. So I'm not a fan of forward seating, but this is really unobtrusive.
Because they're on the sides.
Right,
exactly.
and I also like that you could just lift it up. You don't have to.
Exactly.
A lot of boats, when they have the cushions, it's hard to get them up. You got to undo the cushions. Yeah, this is nice, and I presume this is a big fish box.
Fish box, exactly.
Yeah, and you got a little head area. It's got a porcelain head, not a porta potty.
Right.
Very nice. Yeah. So in the grand scheme of things, 115 boat show special, considering some other 24s I've seen, this is on the lower end, believe it or not.
Correct.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it is a very good boat for the value. You get a lot of features and benefits on this boat, and you also get a lot of standard equipment on the Release. So the Release comes standard with the twin screens, GPS 9 inches. You get VHF radio. You get the Yamaha gauge. You also get a VHF jail audio, you know,
Yeah.
all that stuff, and other brands could also be an additional $10,000.
You're right.
And here is already standard. in
Yeah,
price.
and it again, it never shows up on video, but I've been on a bunch of boats today. For a 24, this feels big.
Yes, yes. And the reason why it also feels big, sorry, I didn't get your name.
John.
John. Is because this stern seat is totally different than any other center console. The reason why is you can fold it down entirely. So once you fold it down,
Yeah, you got a
use
nice
it as a
casting platform.
Exactly. And also, if you're going just cruising with your family,
Right.
the seat is pushed to the back, right?
Right.
So while being pushed to the back, you get space in the stern.
Yeah.
Also, the console, and that helps also in the weight distribution of the boat. The console is pushed forward. Some people say, oh, still you get a nice space in the bow, but
you
some
do.
people say, okay, other boats have more space in the bow, but I say, okay, when you're
No, but you know
fishing
what?
from the back, you know,
You are, and also, so many boats have the wraparound here,
Right.
and even getting to your anchor, you got to climb over things. This is, you're right up here.
exactly. And look how tall is it?
Yeah, yeah, it's high gun all. It's
High gun.
nice. Yep.
True offshore boat.
Right. Okay. Awesome. I appreciate the time. Thank you.
Nice, man. Take care.
Oh, we got a Sea Fox 248. One of the cheapest ones we've seen so far at 103 grand. Let's take our shoes off and step on. Is it a single F300, I presume? Oh, it's a 250. Thank you, thank you. 250 for 2-liter block. Same block as the 300. Got some seating here. You actually have a decent amount of room here too, even with the seating here. Got a nice big live well here. A couple rod holders, a couple cup holders, 5 rod holders across the top. Electronics box, hardtop too. It's impressive on a Simrad display. Not much in the way of storage. You got another box there. Again, these flip-up bolster seats. This material, I remember last year too, doesn't quite feel as nice as some of the other boats. It was a little more vinyl-y, hard to explain. You got a big sun pad area here. I'm presuming all this comes out. Oh, but you have a step. Oh, nope, that comes out too. So this is interesting though. You can have 2 people sitting up here facing aft, facing this way. Not sure how they're going to feel if they're in any kind of chop, but that's not for me to decide. I'm not buying this boat. Cooler under there. Again, 102,000 for 24 so far. There might be cheaper ones as I continue. Nice big kill box here, lined inside too. No real in-deck storage that I can see. There's one up here, but nothing aft. Again, that's the environment we're in. 102 or 103,000 is considered a deal. It's interesting. Some storage up here. I'm not going to open this with one hand. But I wonder what that is. Maybe you could put life jackets up there or something. All right. I'm going to editorialize a little here. I'm going to get away from the salesman when I say that. I am not a fan of Sea Fox's corporate practices. Those of you that know, they sued the Pear Marine, at the time called Seox, and Pear Marine couldn't fight them in court and changed their name to Pear Marine. I thought that was not a cool move. Nobody's gonna confuse a Sea Fox and a Seox, 2 completely different boats. But that's me editorializing. Horsepower, 4.2-liter V6. This is a 24 Sportsman. They're open. Let's jump on. Big fishing space back here for a 24. I'm gonna guess a mid-40s top speed with a single 300. Flip up seat here. Big live well here. Tension hinges so you don't have to hold it up. It's good when I have one hand free only. Tackle drawers here, room for cooler there. Looks like it slides out. 4 rod holders here, 4 up here. So you got 8 back here. Again, nice flip-up bolster seats. You got 2 levels of foot space there. If you want, the Admiral wants to lean back, put her feet up, she can use that top one. Twin Garmin screens. Oh, 1 Garmin screen and 1 empty. What's the price? 110,000. 925. 118 gallons of gas, 13 gallons of water. Got a table up here, removable obviously. You could take that middle piece off and get access to the forward bilge. 118 for a 24. Let's look at the head space. Yep. No head in this one, but you could stick a porta potty in here if you wanted. I'm sure you can plumb it too. Battery switches here. That's nice and out of the way. Got the covering there for the electronics. Little Florida style windshield. New Yorkers would want, or Northeasterners would want to cover this up a little more for the spring and fall. Fusion stereo. Got these nice toggle switches for the for all your electronics and bilges and accessories. Yeah, 118. Not too shabby. All right, let's see what's next. All right, here we are with Robalo. This is actually the entrance to the show, and I'm leaving now. So I'm looking at this last 242 twin 150s, 128. Not bad. Let's take our shoes off, jump on, see what we have. I always say this in Robalo videos, but they are heavy friggin' boats. Flip up bolster seats, that's what almost everyone has now. Simrad display, Yamaha diagnostic. Little glove box here, footrest there, cup holders here, little nook here for your phone, keys, little storage here on the side, plain old tackle boxes. Looks like had a little accident here, but storage here, storage here, storage here, windlass, more storage here. I wonder if this pops up. Does it? Yeah, it looks like it's a side entry. It is a side entry, and there it is. So access to your head is through the side. That's convenient. More Plano storage here. How's it going? More rod holders, 4 rod holders. Big live well here on a tension hinge. And a big kill box here. Again, you know what you get with this brand. Been around forever. Makes a big solid boat for its size. A little too busy in the front for my liking. I kind of wish it had that straight entry to the windlass. It does have windlass controls up there, but that's just personal style. Some people appreciate more seating up here. Yeah, right in the middle, I think, with the 24s in terms of price.
Oh, we just walked in. We're gonna walk around.
For 2022 24 Sailfish, 2150s, 173, 575. Step on board. I don't know about shoes. We're going to take a chance on this one. Nice step through. Corner seat again, 150 Yamahas. You got in the rod holder here, you got nice 5 rod holders back here, 2 cup holders as well. Live well here. And you got the tow bar here if you want to do some water sports. Again, it seems everybody's now moved on to these bolster seats where you can use them as a leaning post or sit down. These look like 8-inch Garmin screens, so it's probably included in the price. So again, 170 something for this. Very tight up here. Yeah. I mean, this again, more of a family boat in the center console range because not a lot of fishing room. Got a little head. It does have a toilet. Not too bad. Looks like it's plenty deep enough. not finished that great, but again, in a 24-foot class, you're not going to get intrepid yacht-like finish. Boat's coming out, that's okay. Got a big fish box up here. No in-floor storage back here. This got to be Bill Jacks is here. Let's see if we can get these open. Yep, access to all your plumbing, electricals here. Actually, not that bad. Storage galore down here. 2 big drawers. These are Plano boxes, I would bet. Yep, big drawer and Plano boxes on top. Not a fan of this. This gets in the way, but c'est la vie. More storage down here on the footrest. A little more storage here. On a tension hinged. Another radio. There's a lot of storage on this boat. Life jacket holders up here. All right. I mean, well thought out by Sailfish. I don't know about the price, but well thought out.
And to me, this was the most surprising part of my trip to Stuart this year. How high in price all these 24-footers have gone. They've gone up 20-30% from last year. But that, that's the story in the boat market right now. If it were me picking one of these, it'd be a hard choice. The Sea Fox, despite what I said about the corporate practices, seems like the best value. The Robalo is the widest, heaviest, biggest fuel tank, 150 gallons, twin 150s. That to me was a close second. That and the Sportsman, I think I would go with the Release. From a value position and a fishability position, and again, I'm a fisherman, I don't care about family creature comforts, I'd probably go with the Release. Let me know what you think, and if anybody does own a Release, let me know what you think. I don't know anyone that owns one. I've seen them at boat shows. I don't know how they've, stood the test of time. Do they hold up well? How's the fit and finish long term? If you do own a Release, let me know. Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you like these videos, hit that like button. And if you're not already a subscriber and you like content like this, please consider subscribing.